Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of DA, take it away.
Well, LeBron James,
he can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're moving on up, fourth spot in the rankings this time around.
And right now, Chicago, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got LeBron James. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. And for Chicago, Zach LaVine is out there with Davis. Then it's Porter. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Carter in at the center position. Davis kicks to LaVine. With the shot. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. With the game was
Porter finds Davis. Off target from outside. Green inside, guarded by LaVine. To the inside. And the dunk by LeBron.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Great. What do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Rondo against Davis. Outside Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. Carter pulls it in. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Davis, the pass to Markkanen. Davis with some nice D.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
LeBron outside. Davis again. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Markkanen trying to break loose. And that one's good by Davis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
To the paint. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by James.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Davis. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
Davis, the pass to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The drive by James.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And Green gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Davis against Rondo. For three, Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Rondo passes to Green. Floats it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Blanketed by the D. He fights the rim for the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. No, he couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Schrempf. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break, whatever he could get to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those 2 guys come to mind.
Young out there with Carter. Then there's Davis. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Harrison in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And Davis gets it to go.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Davis with it. Picked up by Davis. Oh, look at him play!
Get out, play!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Kuzma outside. Howard in the post. Carter on him. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Oh, proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Porter's checked in for Chicago.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Here's Rondo. 8 points his last outing. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Howard trying to get open as Davis. Howard kicks to Davis. And another shot, and that's good for 2. Davis has got 9 points now in the quarter. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and...
Oh, that was something else!
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Davis. Over Porter, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Green. And that's 15 points for Anthony Davis.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Pass to Harrison. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Davis. And again, no good by Chicago.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Rondo passes to Davis. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead. And it's Davis with the ball for Chicago. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 19 points.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside Rondo. Passes to Kuzma. Green with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
The Bulls shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
An effective player on both ends of the court. The long, crafty Porter knows his strength.
And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 17 points and 1 assist. And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you everybody.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Green. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Rondo in at the point guard.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Green against Levine. There's the pass to Davis. Markkanen kicks to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen from outside. Trains the three-pointer. Markkanen's got it back down to single digits for Chicago.
And really, this is Markkanen's greatest weapon, a three-point sniper with impressive range.
Rondo finds James. Back to Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And it's Davis with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Misses the step-back jump shot.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end. How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's Levine. Can't hit that one. Excellent D from Howard. Here's Green. It's good from about 19 feet. Green's got 6.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Davis. Kick out to Levine. Pass to Porter. Carter with it. Pass to Levine. Over James. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Levine.
Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things off so far.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And they double up Davis. Kicks it to Levine. Porter looking it over. Here's Davis. Good D by Rondo. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Lets it go with a 3. And Rajon Rondo the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes it sound like film. You see, that's why your son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? He's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Bobbed up there for Howard. He doesn't hit that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And it's good for 2. Rondo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when he's knocking down these shots, it makes this team super dangerous. You got to respect the touch there by Rondo.
Chicago calls timeout. Chris, the NBA. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Davis drives in, and Davis throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
Well, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Harrison out there with Markkanen. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Davis in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Dunn. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Green.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
And you love to have a player like Chris Dunn out on the perimeter with his defense.
Oh, man, big men love guards that can actually keep their assignment in front of them. Dunn has quick feet, great lateral movement, and that's why he's successful with that.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Harrison. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Davis.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
To the middle, and it's denied.
The coaching staff loves this. They know marketing has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. On defense, the Lakers. 6-point lead. And that one's good by Davis.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down stretch.
Davis dishes to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
I mean, if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Here's Carter. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
That's good from Carter.
Oh, and the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
James wide open. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Feed to Markkanen. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. James with the ball. And it's Green missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Markkanen passes to Davis. Carter left side. Clock at 6. Launches it. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 3 points on the basket from Davis.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with him. Reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Now, this is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
Here's Davis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And that one falls for Davis.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Rondo kicks to Howard. Dishes it to LeBron. Carter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And finished off by Porter.
Porter is fantastic in these spots. When his team needs a bucket, he feels comfortable shooting.
Out to the wing. James against Porter. Outside, Davis. Outside for Rondo. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Here's Porter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's stolen by Davis. And they double up Davis. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
And they double up Davis. And it's Carter missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Green, no luck.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
And good that time. 14 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Showing real leadership in the clutch. It's huge whenever Markkanen comes through in critical spots.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be the hero.
Yep. Davis, the pass to Markkanen. Rondo against Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Rondo passes to Howard. Davis dishes to James. Five on the clock. Back to Davis. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
This done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
I didn't think they'd be able to come all the way back. These games had a little bit of everything.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
To take the lead. Got it!
Like the vision from Porter. Not just looking for his own shot. Constantly looking to get it to the open man.
Los Angeles calls out. They trail by 2. 9 seconds left in the quarter. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Rondo. Misses the 3. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.